How can anything ever become of you when you don't deal with your emotions? How can you control the things around you when you don't deal with your emotions? And how can you understand that you are not having problems with mental health when you don't control your emotions? Hello, guys, welcome to Sam. I told you this video was coming, and I told you that I'm going to be analyzing the importance of you dealing with your emotions and how you can deal with them so that it does not lead to mental health issues. So, mental health issues are one of the most leading causes of different types of death, suicide, accidents. That is some of the things that are leading to stress, into a lot of things that we cannot deal with. Mental health, also dealing with health problems, because we are putting so much tension into the body over how we allow our mind to just drift aside and go very, very far. But there are those ones that are basic. And when I mean they're basic, I mean that they are caused by something else, but they end up playing a bigger role into allowing your mind and your thoughts to think so much. And yes, your emotions really do play a bigger part. They really do cover so much and causes you to find yourself asking so many questions about you and if you are worth to be living in this earth. So, how, things that happens like I did on the video that I made a few days back, of or 2 days back. I told about how your emotions can make you feel like you don't want to fit in, can make you feel like you don't want to be in a certain place, can make you feel like you don't deserve to be given this love, can make you feel like something is wrong with you, can make you feel like you just have to go crazy, and it comes back and it really affects you, turns your lives upside down and make you feel like you are not supposed to be there, and your mind start thinking, what do other people say about me? Your mind start thinking, what do other people even think of me? And what do they really want of me? And when you have all these things playing around your brain, around your mind, they end up affecting you. They end up making you feel like you are not really deserving to be there. It make you really feel like something is really wrong with you, and you find yourself fighting a lot. So this is how you deal with your emotions. You have to learn what we call emotional intelligence. This is a book that was actually released, which deals with you teaching people how to deal with their emotional intelligence, how to deal with their emotions, and how they can work on improving that so that it does not affect them. Because one thing that happens with health issues, like a mental health issues, is this: they don't attack you just and they take their time, they affect you, they make things don't go well, your things don't go well, they just build up inside, and whenever they has gone, you find yourself going through some crazy routine that might lead you into making decisions that, if you are really awake and you are really seeing things, you really regret that maybe I've taken my life in a different level. So what happens is this: whenever you one thing that you have to do, you need to learn to understand your emotions. You really need to learn to understand your emotions. What do I mean? How do you understand your emotions? Well, you just try to do this. You have to learn to be self-aware of your emotions. And when you are aware of your emotions, this is how this helps you. You know that when you're angry, how far you can go. You know that when you're sad, what is being triggered with your emotion, whatever that really runs in your mind. And you know that when you are happy, what happens with your emotions, because all of these things plays a part. It tells you when you're unhappy and what your mind is seeking and what you can do to deal with the problem. How do you learn to be self-aware of your emotions? This is what I teach people. You meditate. What? Meditation? No, I mean you allow the idea of meditation to help you to at least visualize what happens within you, and whenever how much it really affects you whenever you find yourself trapped. This is how I use meditation and how I've learned how I can actually stop my mind from thinking whenever I close my eyes and try to focus on this thing. I try to teach myself it and count the way how many times I breathe, that in a way resets my brain from focusing on the craziness that is happening around the world, and try to focus on the emotional part. Try to focus on my emotions and try to ask myself questions. How does this help me to move on to a certain level? How does this help me? How does me being angry and how this triggers what in my brain and in my mind, and how can this be really of help in if I want to focus on going somewhere else? And secondly, you need, and if you master this, if you want me to help you learn about meditation, let me know. But if you master the awareness that tells you the times where you need to be around people, and whenever your emotions are like this where you need to be around people, because usually mental health cases you find that they lead to severe things when you are alone as a person. It affects you so much when you're alone, and you will know where to turn to, know but to turn to, and it really hurts. So you need to deal with those things as well as we go. So your mind has to understand how you have to understand your mind, how to set it, and how when to include people, because people can also be the reasons that helps you to move forward. People can also be the reason that helps you to heal whenever you feel like you're trapped, because there is a lot that happens with mental health. You feel like things are not going so well, you feel like you don't deserve to be alive, you feel like things turns from bad to worse so easily. I don't know how this happens, but you feel so depressed. You feel like you find yourself fighting yourself so many times. And I'm gonna try by all means to teach you tips and ways of dealing with that as we go forward with this. So let me know if you really understand what I'm talking about. I'm trying to show you to severe it and how you can use that self-awareness to prepare your mind whenever you feel like you've drifted so far. This is how so many people who are emotionally intelligent and they have learned to analyze it, deal with their mental health problems. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back again with another one. Thank you. Be blessed. Subscribe. I'm out.